Hi everyone and welcome to May Favourites. Now, it's a little bit strange me filming May Favourites because it feels like I haven't filmed a lot during May. So it seems a bit strange that I would now be doing a May Favourites when it wasn't that long ago that I did my April Favourites. Anyway, it is what it is. Seth hasn't been very well. He was really poorly. Then Wes was really poorly, and then of course, I was really poorly, and it's never happened before in the entire of the 5.5 years that I've been on YouTube, but I missed a week. So you didn't have a video from me for a week, and that really upset me, and I missed you all. So even though it's going to be a little bit of a struggle filming today because my voice isn't 100% yet, I'm going to do it anyway because I need to get a video out and I want to see you all, I want to talk to you all, so, you know, there's joys in there as well. So we're going to do all of my favourite products that I have been using on and off camera, more off camera than on camera, during the month of May. And a lot of these, they're my favourites because I've not been very well, or I've been in a bit of a rush looking after other people in the house. These are all of the products that I've been using and absolutely loving. So we're going to get on with it. If you're new here, hi, that was a little bit of a waffle for you to start with. Apologies, I will do better next time. My name's Gemma. I upload new content on YouTube usually every single week. I would love it if at some point in this video you are finding it helpful. Please consider clicking on that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. So we're not messing around in this video because I think my voice is going to give way anytime soon. We're going to jump into the first product, which is from Elemis. I know this is a pricey product, however, this pretty much saved my bacon while I've not been very well because you all know I have to be dying to miss my skincare. I wasn't feeling great, but I still wanted to do my face, but do it quickly without any hindrance, and this was amazing for that. These are the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. Now they're already coated in the liquid, so I didn't have to get a cotton round and cover them with a solution for these to work. They were already pre-primed and ready to go. Most people don't need that. It's not a big deal being able to dispense one liquid onto a cotton round and apply it to your skin. But if you are in a super rush or you just can't be bothered, these are lovely and they definitely do a job. So it says on the website that these are gentle enough to use twice a day. Completely disagree with that blanket statement. There are people that are going to be able to use these every single day, but there are also going to be people that cannot. So you know your own skin. Personally, I only use these once a day and I use them in the morning. They are resurfacing pads. They do have lactic acid in there to not only resurface but also plump and hydrate. They are great at doing that. And because lactic acid is a larger molecular structure, it doesn't penetrate the skin as deeply, which means it's not as aggressive, which is why they say you can use it twice a day. Again, I only used it once. This isn't just a one-trick pony, however. This is Elemis. We know they're going to kick it up a notch. It doesn't just contain lactic acid in the formula. That would be enough for me. Lactic acid does the job. However, this also includes probiotic ferment complex, which speeds up skin epidermal growth and also promotes better barrier function. Along with that ingredient, it also has the teeny tiniest amount of shea butter, vitamin E, and also glycerin to really hydrate and nourish. So if you do have sensitive skin, you may be able to cope with this. However, if you are sensitive to fragrance, this does contain a fragrance. So if you are sensitive to those, stay well clear. And it's quite punchy. So, I mean, I really liked that. It made me feel clean and fresh, which I definitely wasn't when I was using these, but having realised the convenience of these, I will continue to use them. Whether I will repurchase them after all these have gone will remain to be seen, but I do think they fit a purpose. They were extremely convenient and very much needed. When I started feeling better at the back end of last week, I decided I was going to have a little bit of a pamper session. Now, usually my pampers are full day sessions. I couldn't be bothered with that. 10 to 15 minutes was all that I could really be bothered to do, but it was worth it. I've tried this several times now, before I was poorly and also after I was poorly, and I've had great results from this. This is from Nip and Fab, and it's the Vitamin C Fix Clay Mask 3%. Now, are you going to get an abundance of vitamin C in the skin from using a clay mask? No, you're not. It's a little bit of a nice added extra. I'm not saying you're not going to get any, but you're not going to get as much as, say, if you were to apply a vitamin C serum to the skin. This is a clay mask. It's there to pull out any impurities from the skin, not really draw product into the skin. So it's a nice added extra, like I've said, but it's not going to do wonders in the vitamin C department. It is a great clay mask though. I'm not usually a huge fan of clay masks. This one is on a different level because of all the nourishing ingredients in here. It doesn't dry out my already dry skin, but it really does help to suck out those impurities, and I've noticed a lot less breakouts since I've been using this than before. So that is definitely a positive in my book. The vitamin C derivative within the formula is magnesium ascorbate phosphate, which is a really nice, gentle form of vitamin C. This has also got niacinamide to look after the skin barrier. It's got some peptides within the formula as well, and also glycerin. It does contain a fragrance, so again, if you are sensitive to fragrance, this may be one to give a miss for you. I don't find it overly powerful. I do find it really, really fresh. I think that it's more uplifting. I don't smell a lot, to be fair. It's orangey, not overly zesty. It's a nice sweet orange fragrance. I just want to reiterate what I said earlier on. If you're wanting a vitamin C product, but you don't have blemish prone or blackhead prone skin, I wouldn't recommend this for you. There will be other products out there that will be better products for you. If you do have blemish prone skin or blackhead prone skin like me, if your skin is dry but you're still getting those breakouts, I would definitely give this one a go. Please don't let it dry down fully on your skin though. There's so many people that apply a clay mask and let it go so hard and flaky. You don't want to dehydrate your skin. You want to get it so that it's slightly dry on the surface, and that takes around about 10 minutes. Once it's slightly dry on the surface, but you can still feel a little bit of moisture underneath, that is the time that you take it away. If you let it sit on the skin any longer, it will take out more than just the impurities in your skin, and you definitely don't want that. Even though there are some lovely ingredients in this, I still wouldn't let it dry down 100% before I took it off. So I have to include this next product within this video. So I'm talking about the Hourglass Voyeur eyeshadow sticks, and I'm not including these because I think they are revolutionary. I absolutely adore them and think they're the best eyeshadow stick on the planet. I'm including them because I have lost count how many compliments I got on and off camera whilst I was wearing these. I didn't think the look that I created in my trying hot new makeup video when I tried these for the first time was unbelievably good. However, I seem to be the only one because I filmed 2 videos that day. I filmed the trying on hot new makeup video, and then I filmed another video. And the comments in that video, which aired whilst I wasn't very well, were so positive. So many people asking me to do a tutorial on the eyeshadow look that I was wearing in that video. And I had to point them in the direction of the previous video where I did a tutorial on this product, and it was the same eyeshadow look, and it was really wearable and just muted and soft and really elegant. But these are also really, really easy to use, very, very blendable, which is great. You can apply these to the skin and you've got a bit of time before they harden and then don't budge, which is what I really like about these. There are a lot of eyeshadow sticks on the market at the moment where you apply them to the skin and you've literally got 5 to 10 seconds to blend them out before you can't blend them anymore. I filmed a video earlier on using a product just like that, which is coming in the next video. So you'll have to wait around and see which one I'm talking about in that video, but I really, really like these. I have the shade Aurora and also Moon. Had a little bit of a problem with the shade Moon within the try-on video, but I seem to have mastered that now. You just apply it and then let it sit for about 5 to 10 seconds before you start to blend it out, otherwise it may lift. These can be used with or without eyeshadow primer. I prefer with eyeshadow primer because I do have a little bit of discoloration on my lids that I like to cover over first, and also it's slightly more blendable with the use of an eyeshadow primer than without. So really loving these. They are expensive. It is a luxury brand, but for me, it's worth it, and I will pick up a couple of the other shades. I'll also link the video where I tried these for the first time over here for you and also at the end of this video. So if you want to see the shade swatches of these, how they apply to the lid, how they blend out with ease, check out that video. Moving on, this next product I also featured in the same video as the Hourglass Voyeur eyeshadow sticks, and I did say that I was going to give you an update in a future video, and here it is, and it's in my favourites video, so spoiler alert, I love it. This is from Nars. It's the Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder in the shade Cliff. In that video I said that this was the wrong shade for me, it was too fair. Actually, I can definitely make this work, so I haven't bought the shade up from this, the shade Deeper. You need to watch the video where I tried this for the first time to see the sheer delight on my face when I applied this over open pores. This just deleted my open pores. It softened everything off, it blurred everything out, it was a really soft focus effect, and it made my skin look magnificent. And it also lasted a while as well before I had to touch it up. I would say 3-4 hours. Carry this around in your handbag. You can apply this with your fingers. You can also apply it with a brush or a sponge. I don't think it applies great with a sponge. I've used this underneath my eyes. It definitely works, but my favourite is still the Pat McGrath Blurring Under Eye Powder for my under eyes. I would use this anywhere around the centre section of my face, so the T-zone, anywhere where I just want to blur and just give that soft focus airbrushed appearance. I'd use this, and oh, it is so, so good. I'm still a bit giddy about it, to be honest. I wasn't going to buy it. I very, very nearly passed on this because I really didn't like the soft matte foundation. It is amazing stuff. I have dry skin. It does not emphasize dryness at all, at all. And it also doesn't completely take away the overall look of your foundation. So if you have a really glowy foundation, it will soften it down. So it will take off a little bit of the shine, not gonna lie. That's how it airbrushes everything out. But it also still gives you that life. If you're wanting something to perfect the skin, this will definitely help you on your way. So Beauty Pie have brought out so many new products since I last incorporated any Beauty Pie products in any videos. I seem to have just taken a little bit of a back seat with Beauty Pie recently, and I'm not quite sure why, because they have some amazing products. I've ordered with my own money, they weren't PR, a lot of products from Beauty Pie, which will be featuring in upcoming videos. So many to choose from, especially the cream bronzer. Not got it in this video because I've not really been able to put it to the test enough yet to form an opinion on whether it's one of my favourites of this month or not, but watch this space because it is so, so good. And I would liken it to the Chanel bronzer. I know, but I would. But hold it there. I've not formed 100% opinion yet, but I have on this one, which I have on today, and I cannot get enough of this. You know when you feel a little bit poorly and you just want to look a bit brighter? A little bit of concealer and a lick of mascara, probably some blush as well. I mean, you know I'm a blush girl. Goes a very, very long way. This is what I was wearing because it doesn't bleed, it doesn't rub off or smudge on me, and it's not waterproof, but it is a tubing mascara. This is the Beauty Pie Rap Star tubing mascara, and the only thing I don't 100% like is the applicator. I would prefer if this was slightly less fluffy, because it takes me a little bit longer to get this on my lashes. There are prongs in certain areas and then there aren't prongs in other areas. I find myself applying it with just the tip of the wand rather than the whole wand, which takes a little longer, but it's such a great mascara, I can take the hit. I mean, other people may love the wand. For me, it's the lowest point of this product, but I think it looks lovely on the lashes. The lashes stay separated. I am not a huge fan of tubing mascaras. I've never made that a secret on my channel. I always find that my lashes clump together with tubing mascaras. I find that they look a little bit clumpy in areas and just not very flattering on me. This is completely different. So this coats every single lash. Doesn't hold a curl for me. My lashes have flopped a little bit, but that didn't really matter to me while I was watching box sets, laying in bed bored stiff. It's a lovely, lovely product. It does add a little bit of volume, but it also looks really, really natural, and I can apply this on the lower lashes as well as the upper lashes and get a very similar effect. I really like it. Really, really like it. If you love a tubing mascara, highly recommend you get your hands on this one. If you're not a member of Beauty Pie already, as usual, I do have an offer code for you that gives you £50 off or $50 off your first year's membership. I think that's it. Anyway, I'll put the offer code in the description box for you. It's Gemma sent me. So if you are wanting to become a member, you can get it for a little bit of a discount. Illness and dehydration go hand in hand, and my skin has looked a little bit dehydrated the last week, but not only that, my lips have really, really taken a thorough kicking over the last couple of weeks. This has been a godsend. It's from Seoul De Janeiro and it's the Brazilian Kiss Lip Butter. It is lovely, and this really transports you to a holiday, like a holiday in a really hot country where you're sat on your sun lounger, either by the sea or, my preference, around a pool with a little flag that you just lift up and somebody brings you a margarita on a tray. Bliss. Absolute bliss. It's beautiful. It's huge. It's absolutely ginormous. But I can't get enough. It seriously works, and it's very easy to apply even though it's so big. It did shock me a little bit, the size of this. I mean, this is a lip balm for giants. I'm not complaining. You get a lot of product for your money, but it is large. So this has olive oil, grapeseed oil, rosemary leaf oil, and also coconut oil in the formula. If you are sensitive to blackheads on that upper lip line, I would give this one a miss because coconut oil may bring that out in you. I don't suffer with that, so this is just glorious for me. And the coconut oil really gives you that tropical vibe in both flavor and scent as well. It's just, I love it. Really, really love it. It's beautiful, and you do get a lot for your money. And the final product in this video goes to Laura Mercier. This is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Bronzer. So, tried this before I was ill, and I was a little bit underwhelmed, So we're going to get that out there straight away. I am not going to lie to you all. First impressions weren't sparkling. They didn't have a cherry on top. The reason I've put this in this video is because it was the perfect accompaniment to a little bit of concealer for me. You can use this as blush, you can use this as bronzer, you can use this in so many different areas of the face. You can also use this on the body as well, as long as you're not wearing white, because this does tend to transfer a little bit if you rub it on clothing. You can wear this in your crease, you can wear it all over the lid. It is so super versatile, and it just gives you that summer bronzy glow. A hint of it. It's not overwhelmingly powerful, it's just a hint. It's very subtle, which looks incredibly expensive. Now, when I first tried this, I was expecting pow. I wasn't expecting the subtlety of this, which is why I think I was a little bit disappointed. Now, the shade that I've gone for, which is shade 2, I believe. There are 6 shades to choose from. This is the shade Sundrop. Slightly too warm for me, but it does give me that bronzy glow, which is incredibly beautiful. Very flattering in those summer months. If you are the sort of person that doesn't like a full beat of makeup, if you want to look incredibly natural but polished, I would definitely recommend that you try this out. Subtle but elegant. Really flattering on the skin. It gives you a little bit of a pearlescent shimmer. It's not glittery, but there is a bit of a glow to this. Just that summer bronzy glowness, which again, really beautiful. It also gives up to 12 hours worth of hydration, very similar to the Laura Mercier original tinted moisturizer. It's alcohol free. It does contain glycerin, squalane, which is an unsung hero in my eyes. It's got tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, which is a vitamin C derivative. Again, even though I am sensitive to vitamin C, this doesn't break me out. It is quite a small quantity within the formula, and it's also got prickly pear extract for those soothing qualities. I just think it's lovely. It's just lovely. The key word here is natural. Very natural, very subtle, very soft, quite a regal look to this. I just think it is super special, really like it. And that's a bit of a turnaround from how I thought about it in the beginning. Because I tried it out, it was in reach whilst I was laid, not feeling too great. Just thought it gave me a boost. It really uplifted me. It just made me look more well, which is definitely what was in order. I just wish I felt better. I didn't, but I definitely looked better. So that's it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry there have been 2 favourites video in very close succession, but you know, needs must, it can't be helped. I'm actually quite emotional today. I've been so looking forward to the day where I can sit back in this chair and talk to you all. I've seriously missed you all. I'm so appreciative that you've stuck around and waited for me to upload. It's been a couple of weeks since I've sat in this chair, and I couldn't wait to get back into it. So I'm so grateful that I've been able to film today, and I'm really excited to see what you all think of the video. So let me know what you've thought about it in the comments section. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.